Hello people, my name is Eddie. I am home, I am bored. My wife's at work, so I'm going to give you my top 5 movies that failed to end their pictures correctly. They might have been good movies throughout, but failed to meet the mark at the end. So let me give you my opinion on the way it should have ended, just to bring it up just another notch. Okay? Alright, number 5. Start this list off. We will go with The Village. The Village is set in the late 1800s, I think. The premise is it's a cult living in the middle of the woods that are stuck in the old time, let's just say. They are being haunted by a creature, leaving paint on the doors. They can't go into the woods or they might get killed or abducted. But at the end, when they come bursting out of that bush, and it shows that it is modern times, it screws everything up in the movie. Everything good he had set forth up to that point was ruined. How are you expected to believe people living here in America, which I'm guessing it is, I think it's America, it looks like American road signs, would not see any modern anything? We have helicopters, we have planes, we have constant streaming of radios or anything. For people to live there their whole lives and never look up and see a plane flying overhead, sparkly lights at night, how do they not know it's modern time? I mean, if they would have played this whole movie out and it was one of the old folks that are just trying to keep their ways good and missing nothing about modern times, it would have been fine. They fucked it up. Number 4, the classic Titanic. Now, I know everybody probably feels the same way like I do about this movie. Everybody knows the true story about the unsinkable ship in the early 1900s that hit an iceberg and sank. Told from a young woman's perspective with her time on the boat. We all know it ended with her letting her boyfriend, fiancé, drown and her hopping on the boat. Now tell me, why couldn't he jumped on with her? Maybe they're trying to play off of Romeo and Juliet and long lost lovers can't both make it. To make a more compelling love story. Maybe that's what it was. But salt water, as people know, has a higher density. So that means things can float better. So that block of wood, maybe in fresh water, would have sank with both of them. But in salt water, it would have kept them both alive, them both together, and she could have moved over. He could have hopped on. They both could have got away, and they would have lived happily ever after. How would that have ruined the movie? Would have been more feasible, but that's why Titanic was ruined. Yes, you were. Number 3, we're gonna go with Signs. I don't know if people enjoy the ending, but I don't. The basic premise is our planet gets invaded by aliens, and they want to take over the planet. But the big M. Night Shyamalan twist at the end, what do you know? Water kills them. So if they have all this technology and they can travel from planet to planet, interstellar across the universe, why invade a planet 70% water? That doesn't make any sense. So all you gotta do is, I don't know, hop in the bathtub, you're safe, don't worry. They'll go around, do their thing, blast away. Get a little squirt gun. You can have armies of children with backpack squirt guns. You can have, I don't know, spit. Start spitting at them. You will take them out with your spit. That is the dumbest movie ending I've ever seen. I felt so robbed when we got to the end, figured out, oh, She's leaving water everywhere. Why is she doing this? Oh, this is a precursor to kill the aliens. Wow, all of it is coincidence. There is no coincidence. I believe in God. I feel in God now. What a stupid, stupid ending. It made no sense, M. Night. Try again next time. Alright, now, number 2, I Am Legend. I'm sure this wouldn't be high up on a lot of people's list. But I really like this movie. I'm a big fan of Will Smith. Probably the best actor out there. Well, he was 5-10 years ago. But anyway, the world is taken out, turned to a creature, humanoid type thing that feed off of people at night. Kind of thing. Something like that. Anyway, the whole movie, Will Smith's trying to figure out the cure. So he's staying there in the middle of everything on a quarantine city to try and find the cure. He ends up meeting people. He brings them to his place. Say, hey, listen, this is what I'm doing. They say, hey, I got you. Let's hang out. Let's try and find a way out. You'll try and get the cure. All right. Bam. He got it. They're in the room. It's about to end. Place is going to blow up. They escape out the heating hatch, and Will Smith dives into the monsters into the window and dies. Gives them the cure first, of course. But why not just hop in with them and let them blow up? There was plenty of space. Crawl first, and you go right behind them. So what was the reason for him to jump? Because he lost everything? You could save you, man. There was no reason for you to die, Will Smith. That's all I'm saying. You could have been fine. Jump in the vent. Would have made for a fantastic ending and maybe set up a second one. Who knows? Whatever. All right, we're down to number 1. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. One of the best trilogies of all time. Unless you've been living under a rock, you know what this is about. Bunch of hobbits go on a quest to drop the ring of Mordor, the ring of everything, into the lava, kill the evil power, all that fun stuff. We all know. And the ending. When they are saved off the mountain by the eagle, and they're all like, I don't know, making out in the goddamn hospital room because they all made it. Now think. 3 little petite men go on a journey fighting all these bad things, goblins and ghouls and dragons and ogres and what? The worst any of them happen is what, he's missing a finger or 2? Guy's got a limp? Had some experiences? Are you kidding me? You gotta kill off somebody. I don't know, make Samwise grab it out of Frodo's hand, flip over Gollum, and him and the ring get burned. But don't make like an orgy at the end with all the hobbits f***ing around with Gandalf in there teaming up with them. Come on, guys. You made such a great movie. Why not finish it great too? Not for ourselves. Terrible, terrible ending. Should have been better. Great movie overall, but the ending really, really let us down. And hobbits, your movies suck too. All right, there's my list.